An old friend of mine, Maria. Dear me, what to say. From way back in the days when I loved not wisely but too well. She's been living in downtown Cairo for the better part of 18 years now. She's a writer, just published a book on the unseen city. City of Gold is its title. Maria Golea is the author's name. Words are her stock in trade, and she knows this city better than I ever could. She opened many doors. Showed me around to some expat parties, wild, decadent affairs where you check your camera and your preconceptions at the door, and wild women from around the world, including the Arab world, dance on tabletops until the break of dawn. I teased her one day about her endless romanticizing of her beloved Cairo, with all its decrepitude and dust. And just to put me in my place, she read me a passage from a fictional piece she's been working on called Sphinxville. That comes at the end of the episode. First, I tag along on a typical day out sharpening knives.
And this is my stopper right here. He's the guy that makes the holes disappear. ازيك يا ابو رشاد؟ ازيك؟
ايه النور ده؟
حضرتك؟ الست هتاخد وقت قد ايه؟
تاخد ساعة.
ساعة؟ لا لا شيء. لا شيء.
يعني تقعدي؟
لا يعني مش ساعة.
قبل ساعة هنقوم نخلص واحنا شوية.
حضرتك الحضر Look at the fan belts on this. The watch stone. The rocking I think he's going to fly up there and separate. ايوه
مطرحك اي حاجة اجيبه هنا.
طيب بكم؟
50 جنيه.
ما عنديش 50 جنيه وانا مش هدفع ابدا 50 جنيه عشان
خلاص 30 ماشي.
خد 40
ماشي.
And what of this so-called charm of the decrepit to which I am sublimely susceptible? Never was there such a fan of rubble, such a misty-eyed admirer of dust and decay, such a connoisseur of ruins. What's a good ruin, I hear you ask? Well, a good ruin is the recognizable shell of something that is almost, but not quite gone. It's there enough to read on several levels, but gone enough, eroded enough, to ache quietly with the accumulation of age and experience. Of a good ruin, one expects masterful proportions, traces of grace or grandeur, but nothing complete or explicit. Likewise, a fragment of statuary found in a temple's precinct, draped in sand or half obscured by tufts of pointy grass, may be little more articulate than the adjacent boulder, yet in it a trace of the god still resides. There must always be something of the apparitional, the dreamlike, and always the consciousness of the ruin as backdrop for one's discovery of it, immortal ruin and ephemeral human briefly sharing fates.